Rise and shine and welcome to my morning routine. I have spent years now researching the best morning routines, how millionaires spend their mornings, and what habits set you up to be successful. I've taken that knowledge and adapted it into a routine that works for me. So let's begin. I wake at 7 a.m. and I scroll on my phone first thing for 10 minutes. And I know what you're thinking. Everyone says this is unhealthy, but I've made it work in my favor. I scroll through motivational videos first thing so that I can ease into my day, but also fill my mind with as much inspiration and positive thoughts as possible. This is my form of visualization. I imagine myself working hard, achieving my goals for the day, being determined and disciplined, and reminding myself of the heights that I will reach. This is a super easy form of manifestation and the perfect way to start practicing having an abundance mindset. Then I'll see the sun is shining, which will boost my mood even more, and it's time to get out of bed. Now, I don't meditate. I tried it for 3 months and it didn't work for me. So instead, I play my affirmations playlist. This is carefully curated, so it gives me a surge of happiness and positive energy. All of the songs I've put in this playlist have amazing lyrics that have to do with loving yourself and being your best self. So I listen to this on blast, sing all of the lyrics, dance around my room while I make my bed. It's silly and it's goofy, and it's a chance for me to let my inner child out. Dancing literally releases serotonin and dopamine, so it will give me that high before I've even left my bedroom. Then I do my self-care routine in silence. I take my time with it and I remain present when doing so. I focused on turning this into a therapeutic practice rather than a chore, and that's allowed me to put more effort into my beauty rituals. For example, using a tongue scraper, which actually aids in your gut health, and then having a good skincare routine as well. I have found the best Korean skincare products, which helps you achieve that glass skin look. This is my before, very dull, tired looking skin in need of a glow. I start off with my Vital pH Balance Cleanser. This has been a game changer for me. I had no idea that the pH balance of your cleanser can have a massive effect on your skin, and I have sensitive, acne prone skin, and I actually found out if your cleanser has a pH balance of anything above 5.6, it could actually worsen your acne. And this pH balance is 5.5. It's also very moisturizing. Then I rinse that off and go in with my Wrinkle Supreme Serum. This promotes collagen production and gives back some elasticity to your skin. It's also helping me repair my moisture barrier. Speaking of moisture, I go in with my Vita Snail Cream. This had the coolest texture. It literally has snail mucin in it, and it absorbs into the skin so fast. It's cruelty-free, suitable for all skin types, and it's left me with that beautiful glow that my tired, dull-looking skin didn't have before. At this point, I start working towards my hydration goals, which is 3 liters of water a day, and I take my supplements to help with my deficiencies and also to improve my health. So I take iron, magnesium, vitamin D, vitamin C, collagen, and ashwagandha as well. Now it's time to get ready for the gym, okay? Wearing a cute outfit to the gym is essential. I have to romanticize this to make sure I'm feeling myself, otherwise I just won't be as excited to go. Once I feel like an IG baddie in my little matching athleisure set, then I'm pumped, I'm ready to go. Also at this point, I will get out my camera, and this is the point in my day where I start documenting my day-to-day life on my IG stories, which I do pretty much almost every single day. Follow me at tamkaur, shameless plug. Anyways, exercise in the morning is an essential part to every single successful person's morning routine. And here's why. It balances your hormones, which will in turn give you more energy throughout the day. It will give you a sharper mind for creativity, better mood, less stress, and it will keep you productive and focused all day. It also improves your sleep, and working out first thing in the morning actually helps you burn fat more efficiently in comparison to you doing it later on in the afternoon. I have never been a gym girly, but now I am, purely because I go with the goal in mind to improve my mental health. I take out all of the stress of having to hit a certain goal or losing a certain amount of weight. I go for the fun, for the vibes, and knowing when I walk out, I'm gonna be a happier person as a result, and that is a privilege. That right there is my secret to staying motivated in the gym and staying consistent while I go every other day. Then I get back home and I make my go-to daily breakfast, which is a protein smoothie. This includes protein powder and a bunch of veggies, mostly greens like spinach, because it also helps with hair growth. So I try to avoid sugar in the mornings because it will spike your glucose, and this then leads to increased hunger and an energy crash later. This is especially important to me because I'm on a mission to clear my acne, and if your blood sugar spikes, it can cause inflammation throughout the body and even a hormonal imbalance, which worsens acne. But no one wants to cut out out sugar 100%, and I am no exception. So I've learned from Jessie in Chowspay, who says eating veggies first, protein second, then carbs and sugars last when eating a meal will reduce the glucose spike in your body, which will protect you from those harmful effects. And so I've incorporated that information into my breakfast every day. I head upstairs because it's time to shower, as it's still post gym time, but this starts with dry brushing my body. You have to start from the feet and work your way upwards in circular motions. This exfoliates your skin and promotes lymphatic drainage, which eliminates toxins in your system. Then I shower and moisturize my body with a body oil afterwards. Then it's glam time. I had some recording to do today for the BBC, so I had to look presentable, but makeup or not, brushing your hair, doing self-care, putting an outfit on helps you look put together, which will make you feel confident throughout the day. The next step is reading. So, fun fact, every single step I have done so far in this routine is a part of the SELVES framework, which is from a book called Miracle Morning. The SELVES framework are 6 proven practices that help you level up your life, and I've incorporated them into a routine that works for me, which is what I'm showing you guys right now. Some days, instead of reading during this time, I actually learn French. But most importantly, this time is about self-educating, doing something more useful than scrolling on my phone, and leveling up my life through a method that is not involving work or any monetary gain. If you want to be successful, you must get addicted to learning constantly and reading. As we get closer to midday, it's time for a caffeine fix. Now, I'm still a coffee lover at heart, but I prioritize drinking matcha every single day because it is much better for you. It has anti-inflammatory properties, it doesn't give you the energy crash that coffee does, it's full of antioxidants, and it boosts brain health. Plus, I just love the process of making this. Like, look at this fancy little whisk, okay? Any little task which helps me romanticize my life, I will do it, because it's all about making your day a little bit more enjoyable and straying away from a mundane routine. For those that are curious, this matcha set was a gift, but the matcha powder is traditional Japanese matcha. Don't just buy the cheap stuff on Amazon because you really can taste the difference, but my recipe is almond milk over ice and then the matcha liquid. I don't do any sweetener just because I'm trying to cut out sugar as much as I can, and it's still equally as yummy. While I drink my matcha, I spend around 20 minutes scribing. This is the last step to my SELVES morning routine, which I mentioned before. This is time for me to process my thoughts, do an emotional release so I'm not harboring any negative emotions. It's a chance for me to be my own therapist, and this does not have to be fancy. It's literally just a thought dump, as if you're talking to a friend. Vent and let it all out. I reflect on my life, and I become more self-aware in the process, which often gives me clarity afterwards on the next steps I need to take. I'll also scribe positive things that have happened recently or my achievements, because I like to treat this as a time capsule too. And finally, some manifestations. And then work finally begins. I start every single working day by packaging orders for my jewelry business, Sajana Studio. This task can be quite time consuming, so I like to get it done first thing in the morning, and then I take them to the post office later on in the afternoon. My work days are always organized in a way where the high priority tasks must always be completed first. Otherwise, I'll just procrastinate and get myself into a very sticky situation. This is actually an example of a productivity method called Eat the Frog. This is basically where you identify your most difficult or longest task of the day and you complete it before you do any other work. All orders are packed, and then I head back to my bedroom and plan out the rest of my working day. I literally live through my color coordinated calendar. It's the only thing that ensures I have my shit together. So here I was just reorganizing my week a little bit and figuring out what my to-do list looked like for this day. During this time, I'll also start ticking off all of my to-do list on my habit app in my phone. This makes my morning routine so much easier because I've written everything down, and this means I'm actually more motivated to do the full morning routine every day, because it's actually quite rewarding to tick all of the tasks off and track my healthy habit progress. And then, as you guys know from my How to Be Productive video, I've already time blocked all of my working tasks for the day in my calendar so that I can increase my productivity, and then I start working through them. So I'm just going through some YouTube video planning, and then I'm working on a very exciting thing here, which I can't say yet. And let's leave the video there because everything I'm about to work on for the rest of the day is top secret, so I don't want to spoil anything. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe because, oh my god, I've been through it today. My vlogging camera literally broke halfway through filming, so I had to switch to my iPhone. I'm filming on my iPhone right now. I had to order online a whole brand new vlogging camera. So please show your appreciation for this video because it has not been easy. I got home at 1 a.m. last night, literally had 5 hours of sleep, woke up and started filming at 7 a.m. It has been a long morning and I can't wait to get back to the 7 to 8 hour sleep routine every day, okay? This video was honestly so much fun to film and I hope it inspired you in some way. If it did, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll see you guys next week on my new video. Bye!